Good evening and welcome to Cliffyland's Global Cooking Challenge. Tonight on a very special night here on the challenge. Tonight is week number 191 of 193 as we continue our Round the World Learn to Cook Challenge as we cook a dish from a different country in alphabetical order, working our way from Afghanistan to Zimbabwe. And tonight is night one of 2 or 3 of cooking the food of Yemen. We're making Matfaiya, which is a fish and rice dish, a cucumber, onion, and mint salad, and a banana Masoob for dessert. And we have special guests in the house, Mr. and Mrs. Funky Fairy, actually here in the actual kitchen with us here. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? Let's flip you around. Hey there. Anybody around want to say hi? Here. Okay, that's them in the background. So let me get my thing going up here. So anyone want to say hello?
Chloe does.
Hey, say hello, Chloe.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can smell mango.
Yes.
It's the world of technology.
Yeah, say we're simulcasting on Cat and Periscope. Ooh, goodness. Say we're on both streams now. Hello.
All around the world.
Yes, all the way from the UK. And Mr. Funky Fairy's around there.
He's run away.
He's run away. And a very, very rainy day.
I recognise Les as I call
Ah, there you go. So, we're going to get going. We have 3 dishes to do. So I'm going to put the Periscope people up in the sky, and you guys can watch from here. Liza, we got to meet Liza Dixon, the real Liza Dixon. Lovely, lovely. Glad you made it home through the storm okay. Hope
you did.
Hope
You're
you
not
did.
stuck in a car.
Hope you're not driving, liking and restreaming. Okay, great. So let's get going, shall we? You stay there for a second. We're gonna move you to the bird's eye
Come on,
view.
people, let's cart it out.
Okay, yeah, and up you go. Hopefully, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Go boom. Okay. Make sure you neatly secured there, and then you are home. Yay! You made it home. Good for you. So nice meeting you. So here's what we got going. Abracadabra. Okay, let me get my paperwork. So first things first, we are going to start on our fish. Very briefly, we got ourselves some nice mahi-mahi, which is known as dolphin if you are not thinking of porpoises. It's a type of fish, not a type of mammal. And so we've cut these up earlier. No, that's not my wife. That's Mrs. Funky Fairy. My husband is somewhere around here. So we have taken our mahi-mahi steaks and cut them into serving portions, and we're going to put these down on a baking dish. This is again for our fish and rice, our Yemeni fish and rice dish, and we're going to season this with our various spices. And if you see me taking pictures, the pictures are for the blog. The blog is located at cliffyland.com. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or Pinterest. And also, you can check out our channel on YouTube, where you can see archives of these very streams as well. Vicky! Like and restream, yay! Yeah, yes. They're watching in person and on the internet at the same time. This is very weird and distracting. I can't still wrap my brain around this. Okay, so here's what we got. We have our fish, and we're going to start seasoning this briefly. And I need to tell you what these seasonings are, otherwise it's not that exciting. Okay, so we're going to season this with 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. Coming up first. Ground cumin. We're going to mix that up a little bit later. Then, did I take a picture? No, I did not. A half teaspoon of ground coriander. I'll rub this into them in a minute. And then comes a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And after that, we have half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. going on. And like I said, we're going to have to rub this all into it. And then, is that it? Is that it? Yes, that's it for that. So, okay, now I'm going to mix this all up, spread it all over the fish, get it nice and coated. We're going to let that marinate for half an hour in the spices. And then it's going to get cooked in the rice. And this is our Yemeni dish, our Yemeni dish. Yemen, of course, located in the Arabian Peninsula, was originally North Yemen and South Yemen for many years until it joined together. Sad situation there today, but we are thinking about the joyousness of the food right now. We're listening to Yemeni music as well. So, hope you enjoy. Again, we're making the Matfaiya, which is the Yemeni fish and rice, and then we're going to make a tomato mint salad, tomato mint and onion salad in 1 second. So now that we've got that there, we're going to let this just marinate for, thank you so much for the hearts, yay! So we're going to let this marinate for 12 minutes. So I'm going to put this aside over here. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to move on to the very next thing, which over the next half hour shouldn't be too difficult. Now, or zug, Z-H-U-Z, zug, is the very spicy sauce that those who want the spicy will get it on their salad as a dressing, and those who don't, won't. So, we are going to, in this mortar right here, you're hiding back there, okay. We're going to add the various spices, and they're hiding behind your head, so pardon my reach. We're going to start with, hello, Smooth Enzo. And Rob is in the house, both in person. Did you say mortar while cooking Yemeni food? Yes, we're going to put in the mortar and pestle. We're going to mash these, create the zug. So this is coriander seed going in. And again, I apologize to any Periscope. That's a mortar and pestle. Yes, it is. Mortar and pestle. So cumin. Cumin seed is next. And I apologize to any Periscope people. I use every day. Yes. It's labor intensive, but sometimes it's worth it. Black pepper. So next is black pepper going in. And after the black pepper, we are adding the cardamom seeds. Now we took 3 green cardamom pods and just took out the seeds. This is the zug, Z-H-U-G, which is going to be the dressing for the tomato, mint, and onion salad. We're also making the Matfaiya, which is a Yemeni fish and rice, and we'll also be making a dessert, a banana and pita dessert. But here is the cardamom seeds from the green cardamom pods, and that's going in. And now we're going to start mashing things up. So let me get this out of the way. And here goes. Grinding. Using a circular motion, mixing these. Now I could do this in the spice grinder if I wanted to, but I think I might wind up using that for something else a little bit later, and I don't want to have to clean it out again. Plus, we're mixing something else into this as well. So we have a full house here. We're cooking for 5 today. This may be the most we've cooked for on the stream at any given time. So, excitement. Okay, so now once we've ground this up, then we're going to add, give me a second here, our garlic. So we have, how many garlic cloves was this? Let me make sure I know this. The zug, for the zug was 4 medium garlic cloves. So we have that right here. Ooh my, that's sweat a little bit since it's been sitting there. Let me wash my hands, hold on. Got garlic sweat on my hands. So strange watching from around the corner. I know, Rob. I can't deal. Okay, so garlic going in. That's the garlic cloves. And I'm working off 3 separate pages to boot. Okay, here's the tricky part. Chilies. So I'm going to put this aside for a second because I need to take precautions. Because I need to wear my gloves for this.
I'll bet you know where your home is.
Because I'm dealing with and I have wet hands, which always makes it so much fun to watch me try to do this. But I got, I could use Thai chilies, but instead of using the Thai chilies, which are kind of hard to find, the green Thai chilies, where we happen to live here in South Florida, it's rather a pain. I have to go quite a distance to find that. And I got the the chiles de árbol. Chiles de árbol, I know in Spanish. I got those dried, and we're going to tear those, but I've had them soaking in water behind you here. Sorry for the rocking motion. So this is them right here. They're soaking in water, and then we're going to drain them and then slice them into little pieces. So here's where the cutting board comes in. So, okay, we're going to drain this behind you,
New Zealand.
and
Here.
okay. Da. So we have these. We're going to cut them and seed them,
Actually, we go to Australia first.
and that's going to sort of reduce the heat a little bit, so it's a little more doable. Whereas without them, it would be a lot hotter. Rather, with them, they'd be a lot hotter. So that's 1. We're going for 4. 2. Again, this is for the spicy. Hey, is that David? Yes, thank you for the like there. And again, I apologize to anyone on Periscope. I don't see your comments before they vanish up into the ether, into the digital ether. So these are our hot chilies.
We've got an audience in person.
Yes, we have an in-person audience, which is kind of tricky. I should have a window on the other side of the wall here. So we're taking the seeds out of the chilies because the seeds make it extra hot, extra spicy. So we don't want it to be too spicy. So this helps calm that down. So, and I'm wearing the gloves because when you're cutting and touching hot chili peppers, even when you wash your hands, it still stays really hot. And then if you touch your eyes or anything, then it really, really hurts. And you get burning on your lips and stuff. So don't want that to happen. So that's why I'm wearing the gloves. And making sure to wash everything down afterwards. So getting at least most of these seeds out. And now I'm going to take these chilies and tear them up a little bit and then put them into the mortar also. And that's over here. I'm going to have to take a picture of that in a minute, but this is what it looks like now. And we're going to be mashing all that up to make our dressing. The zug. Zug, 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 zug. Okay, so we got you. You sit here. We're going to clean you off. Be right back. Okay. Okay, now it's safe to take my gloves off. And wash the cutting board down, which you can't see, but has to happen. No, I don't cook every day. I do about 2 or 3 days a week, and this is usually like my bonus day on Friday. So let me get a picture of this right here. Thank you for the question, Chloe. So that goes in there, and let me make sure I've got everything. Salt.
3.
No, this is for taking pictures.
Sorry.
For the blog. Ah. Hold on, I gotta wash my hands again. Anytime I touch the, go from touching the food to touching the devices, I always have to make sure to wash my hands. So, that is the chilies right there. And now we're gonna add the salt, which is right here. And this is how much salt? The answer is... how much salt is that? That is, I think it's like a teaspoon of salt. Yes, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt going in right there. And now, after we've added the salt, what are we doing? We're going to pound this into a rough paste. So here we go. mashing this all stuff into a paste. In a circular motion, again. And it's very aromatic. You can actually really smell the cumin, the spices. Do you want to smell this? Don't put your face too close, but you can smell it from here? Okay, she's not enjoying it. Okay. So this could be a rough paste. And so there's garlic again. Garlic and cumin have very strong scents. And then the chilies give it that hot heat. And now, once we've had this rough paste, then we're going to start adding cilantro and parsley. And we've done a mixture of cilantro and parsley leaves, just kind of randomly thrown together. It's about 2 cups of loosely packed cilantro and parsley leaves. This is flat leaf Italian parsley. So we're going to add this a little bit of it at a time and mash that in as we go.
Is there anything else? Is there what you're making on here?
No, those are just alcoholic beverages. That is a thing that I had as a child. My parents had that on the. We had a bar in the house, and as a little kid, I would make the mixed drinks, the alcoholic beverages for the grown-ups. And so there was that, and I used those as little recipes to make the drinks for the grown-ups. And then I lost it, and then I saw it on TV in an old show about back when I was a kid, and I said, oh, I remember I had one of those. So Doug went on eBay and found me one. So those are old-timey drinks from the 60s. Alcoholic stuff for grown-ups.
Open cocktail sounds like it's a cocktail but with coffee.
Yes, it probably does have coffee in it. So we're adding the greens in. These are, again, parsley and cilantro. Mashing it into the paste little by little, a handful at a time. And this is to make the zug. Zug? I don't know if it's zug or zug. Z-H-U-G. Zug. And this is, again, going to be the dressing for the tomato, onion, and mint salad. The optional dressing. We're going to have the dressing on the side. Because not everyone likes and can handle hot and spicy food. And this makes probably a whole lot more of the zug than we would ever need, but I figured what the heck. That's as much as the recipe called for. So again, we're simulcasting on Meerkat and Periscope. This is week 191 of 193. We are nearing the end of the line for Cliffyland's Global Cooking Challenge. What kind of food are we cooking? We are cooking the food of Yemen. This is our first of 2 or 3 nights of cooking the food of Yemen, probably 2 nights. We are making, this is a dressing for the tomato, onion, and mint salad, and this dressing is called zug, I don't know how you pronounce it, Z-H-U-G, and it has parsley and cilantro, along with a variety of other spices, cumin and cinnamon, and we put some dried japonese chilies. No, I am not Yemeni, I am Puerto Rican. We are in South Florida, and I am nearing the end of my 4-year challenge where I learned to cook by cooking the food of a different country in alphabetical order, 1 country a week, working my way around the world from Afghanistan to Zimbabwe. So I try to investigate, try to find the most authentic recipes I can, and try to find the most authentic ingredients and such as I humanly can to do a dish that I can do. So this is for the salad. We're also making a Matfaiya, which is a Yemeni fish and rice dish. Have you cooked any Colombian food? Yes, we did Colombian food way early in the challenge. You can find everything at cliffyland.com, and you will find the, that was before streaming, so that was, also way back earlier in the alphabet, so again, I am learning to cook by doing this. I'm 4 years into it, so I'm better than I was when I started. But back in the letter C, I didn't do nearly as well. So if you feel disappointed by what you see, what I did for Colombia, I feel your pain. It's a very delicious dish that I made then, but some things I didn't do very well. So here we have our paste here, and we've added our cilantro and parsley. And I still need to make it smaller. I said no pieces should be more than 1/8 of an inch left when you're done pounding. So this is very labor intensive. Machinery would be nice, but not always what's called for. You know what? I say that's close enough. Especially considering I'll probably be the only one having this. So now we're going to add the oil into make an emulsion. Oh, here we go. So this is olive oil, and the amount of olive oil is it's 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. So that's going to go in. No, that's oil over there for the rice dish, which we're going to do in a minute. So here goes the extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to make an emulsion here. Oh, she's holding her nose. You have to get, you wind up having all sorts of different smells and flavors in the house when you do this. Yes. She want to closer smell? No. Okay. So now I'm going to put this in a ramekin, which is going to be on the... Whoa! Did we run out of those? Well, I'm putting it back in the one that this came out of. Because I just had the oil in it that I just poured in here. So I think that'll be okay. So let's put this away over here. And we're going to put you into our ramekin to be served alongside the salad as a light little dressing for it, if anyone wants it. It will not be required. Okay. Okay, so let's put this aside, and let me just put that aside, and what time is it now? We have 15 minutes before the other is ready. So where are we? I gave myself half an hour to do that. Pounding oil. Yes, oh yes, I need to season it with more salt if I need to. So let me try to give that a little taste. See what that's like. Here goes. Oh dear, that's still too big. Wow, hot. Wow, hot. Wow, hot. Hot. It's good, but it's hot. Next country will be Zambia. It'll be the second to last country next week. But we're doing the second night of Yemen on Tuesday. Wow, I'm getting some milk. How do you like that?
I knew you was going to get milk.
Yes, milk would be good. Coconut milk works even better. And I do have some. But right now, we're just using milk. So if things get too hot, I bit into a chili. There you go. All better. Okay.
I have not tasted it.
Well, you don't have to. That's okay. Now, when you cook certain countries' chicken, we're not doing a chicken dish tonight. We're doing a stew. I forgot, salta, I believe it's called, on Tuesday, which will have either chicken or beef in it. So let's put this aside for a minute. And let's try to move on to, and I should mark off where I am, so I don't lose track. Let's find out where I am. Fish. Okay, so now we're going to move over the stove over here. So, Meerkat people, we're going to put you in the skillet. And you get to move over the stove. 1, 2, 3, go! Whee! Yeah. Are you secure? Okay. So we are going to start in on the rice over here for our. Let me get the name again. Matfaiya. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize to any Arabic speaking people who have destroyed it. And now the rice. So we're going to put in our rice, which is 2.5 cups of fine basmati rice, into there. And to that, we're going to add our 4 cups of water. That's 2. And that's 4. Oops, I didn't need to take a second picture. Oopsie doopsie. Delete. Okay, and we're going to add 2 chicken bouillon cubes. Now it's going to depend whether you're going to have salted ones or unsalted ones in terms of how much sodium or salt you might have to add at the end. This particular thing I am making is the Matfaiya, which is a Yemeni fish and rice, or rice and fish. We're also serving that with a onion, tomato, and mint salad with a dressing on it, spicy dressing we just made called, what's it called? Zug? Zug. And we're also making a banana and pita dessert. So, we're going to bring this over, bring this to a boil. This is the rice. We're going to bring this to a boil and then cook it on medium heat for about 10 minutes until the water is absorbed, half cooked. Only half cooked. Meanwhile, we have a few more minutes on our fish to kind of sit in the spices that are sitting back here. I'll show you where they are. They're over here. Do you want to smell that?
Oh,
You know it?
it smells like cinnamon.
Yes, there's cinnamon, exactly. So there's cinnamon in it. So this is our fish right here. Good guess. And let me put this glass
I
away.
smell cinnamon every time, even though I don't recognize it.
Well, you got it. Good for you. That's better than I would have
Wait,
gotten.
wait, can you not tell Dad that it's cinnamon because I'll listen to Dad?
Okay, we're going to have a smelling game here, apparently, on our hands. In case you did not know, the world-famous Mr. and Mrs. Funky Fairy are in the actual house, all the way from the UK, all the way here to FLA. Yes, indeedy. People who made us this lovely apron, and the new apron for phase 2 of the challenge is going to be starting in just 3 weeks.
Guess what smell it
Yes, we're trying to guess.
on the actual chicken.
It's fish, but yes.
Oh, I don't know.
She got it right away.
Cinnamon.
Is it cinnamon?
Yes.
Yes.
Among others, but yes, cinnamon. That's the strongest smell. So we're bringing this to a boil, and I need to get a cover for it. Ouch! Don't pay attention to the little man behind the curtain. Oh, you've seen The Wizard of Oz? No?
You've seen the Wizard of Oz.
seen it.
Pay no attention to the little man behind the curtain. We did not bring that to a boil yet. But we're going to be making the fish in this over here, and then we'll be working on our banana and pita bread dessert, which is going to be unusual. I am telling you right now. And the salad is a little unusual too, because there's broken up pita bread in the salad as well. So again, the rice gets half cooked. The fish, once it's finished marinating, is going to be cooked in this over here, and then there's going to be a layer of onions, followed by a layer of rice, followed by a layer of fish, followed by another layer of rice, and then that's going to cook for half an hour. So we're just waiting for this to come to a boil right now, and then we're going to lower it. So we're doing okay on time. Amazingly, we're doing okay on time. We just had a lovely day, incidentally, meeting Mr. and Mrs. Funky Fairy and the lovely Liza Dixon just around the corner here. So in the driving rain, we got back in the crazy Florida thunderstorm. They've never seen thunderstorms like it in the UK. So it's an exciting day here. So as we wait for this to boil. So again, follow on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, or subscribe to our channel on YouTube. YouTube, just search for Cliffyland and subscribe. If anybody does that, that would be really great. Okay, still waiting for you to come to a boil and waiting another 10 minutes on the rice. So we're sort of doing okay, trying to time everything out. Sort of, kinda. But we've broken up our pita bread earlier, which is going to be the base of the salad. So the tomato, and so we toasted the pita bread, and then we tore it up into pieces. And this is going to be the base of the salad, which is, we've already prepped the onions, mint, and tomatoes. We diced 2 tomatoes, we diced 2 onions, and about a cup of mint, coarsely chopped. And then we made our zug dressing right here, very spicy dressing with different the chiles de árbol, hot chili peppers, which gives it the heat, parsley, cilantro, and cardamom and cumin and black pepper, all sorts of good stuff there. So this is starting to come to a boil, and we have another 9 minutes to go. And if anybody has any questions, this would be a good time while we sit and wait. Again, we have only 2 more weeks on this part of the challenge. When we're done with this part of the challenge, we're going to start on the soft launch of Phase 2, which will be the renamed Cliffyland Global Cooking Adventure, a global cooking adventure, where we will start all over again from Afghanistan to Zimbabwe, doing 1 night a week on those, and we'll have short form videos available on our YouTube channel for those. Additionally, any second night of the week that we cook will be the 50 US states in alphabetical order, and any given third night we'll be cooking a cuisine of a region of a country selected at random with your help and your help. I will invite you to, again, like on Facebook, follow on Twitter, message us wherever you can, and let me know which one you think I should do, and I will take that into account. So we're going to cover you for about 10 minutes, and then that will be half cooked. So I think we're timing things out amazingly well. But right now we're sort of at a holding point while we wait for our lovely fish. Again, this is the mahi-mahi, which we took, is about 1.75 pounds, cut it into 10 steaks and marinated it here in our spices, which, again, if you missed it earlier, was cumin, coriander, black pepper, and ground cinnamon. And that has to sit here for about 10 minutes. And we rub that into that, so we're putting you back over here. Once this is done, we're going to be cooking our onions over in this pot over here. I will move you so you can see. And then we will be layering the rice and fish in and let that cook. And then we'll be making, putting the salad together while that cooks. And also be making the dessert, which is an odd combination of overripe banana and pita bread. You saw the broken up pita bread, which is going to be the base of the salad, and is also going to be mixed in with that. So it was really weird trying to find ripe bananas, because normally you can only find, bananas that are a little bit green, just turning yellow, not yellow turning black. But we needed really, really ripe ones, because that's a lot sweeter when they're really ripe that way. I'm used to eating plantains as a Puerto Rican person myself, many different ways, and I know that you can have them overripe as dessert. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We have this on a medium-low heat for 10 minutes. We have another 6 minutes to go while we wait on that. Let me put this all down. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, especially while I'm sitting here trying to kill time. We are in South Florida, in Jupiter, Florida, which is about 2 hours north of Miami, about an hour north of Fort Lauderdale, about half an hour north of West Palm Beach on the eastern side of Florida, USA. I don't know if people on Periscope find us by geography or by any other means, but thank you for joining us. Everybody! We're listening to Yemeni music. These are the 2 pitas that we're going to be blending in somehow to make the dessert. So like I said, I got all my prep done early so we could go tour the wild and wacky South Florida. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes left before we get to moving on this. Actually, you know what? I can get started now. I'm tired of waiting. So here, let's move you. And we're going to shift you over just about 3 inches so you can see. Hey, thank you for joining. A little better view over here. Okay, so now we're going to heat up oil in this saucepan over here. And this is going to be about half a cup of canola oil in this case. Actually, no, the fish cutlets have to go first. So I guess I'm just going to heat the oil and wait. It's only 4 more minutes, so I think we'll be okay. Okay.
Smell?
Yes. Do you like the smell? Better. Good. So yes, we have guests. We're cooking for 5 today. We wanted to eat outside. How is it? Is it still raining? Is it still wet?
I think it's a little bit.
We wanted to eat outside because that's where we have the space to eat. We have tables and chairs for more than 5 outside. But of course, Florida being what it is, it decided to start a big thunderstorm right when we're about to get started eating.
The table and chairs
Are
and
wet.
the umbrella are wet.
They're wet.
But it stopped raining.
Okay, that's a start. That's a start. I would look on my phone to see what the... oh, here, I can look on this.
Could just clean.
We could wipe it off, yes. Open dark sky. Let's see what the weather is like. Hey, what do you say? Ta-da! And the winner is no precipitation next hour. Yay, Han? It says no precipitation for the next hour if it's possible to maybe dry things off out there, if that might be possible. I guess we would be. I don't know. I'm not standing outside, so I'm not sure. Because like I said, very cramped quarters on the inside here. Not a large space. In fact, Mr. and Mrs. Funky Fairy in the house were commenting on how being in the kitchen, it seems so much smaller than it does on the internet, which is funny how that works. Like if you ever been to a taping of a TV show and you see, oh my god, that looks so small. It looks so big on television. So, go figure. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. I'm going to get me some water. How's everybody doing in internet land? When we move to phase 2 of the challenge, incidentally, we will be continuing on Meerkat, rather on Periscope, I'm sorry. We will be continuing on Periscope, but we will be moving off of Meerkat onto Busker, B-U-S-K-E-R, Busker, which is available right now for the iOS and in beta for the Android. They say they hope to have the Android version available soon. So if you're on Meerkat and you want to keep watching phase 2, after we finish Zimbabwe in 3 weeks. Yemen! Yes, indeed, Yemen. We are making 3 dishes, 3 plus. One is a, oh boy, my eyes are really bad. Matfaiya, which is a Yemeni fish and rice. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. The Yemeni fish and rice, and this is the rice part. And then that is also a tomato, mint, and onion salad served with a dressing called zub. Sorry, and a banana masoob with for dessert. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Zub with a G or zug. I don't know if it's a long U or a short U. So thank you for the hearts. Thank you very much. So we have 1 more minute. So we're going to get ready here while we have heated up our oil. And let me get my tongs. Tong to tong tong tong. Tong to tong 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 tong. Wah 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 wah. I eat your head. Okay, so we're heating up the oil here, and we have just a ding, 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 time's up. Okay, so we're going to start frying our fish, steaks, and hopefully that oil is hot enough until they are golden brown. So here goes. And hopefully it's all going to fit in here. I mean, I guess I'm probably going to have to do it in batches, which, you know, I can cope with. I just don't like doing that. Fish doesn't take too long to fry, so Also, if you're dropping fish into hot oil, even though I'm not doing it the right way necessarily, it's best to drop it away from you rather than towards you. So that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will stop here. And that way it doesn't splatter the oil on your face. So we're looking for golden brown over here. We've got this on kind of a medium heat. We have 2 more minutes on the rice. We're going to take, after 2 minutes, we're going to take the rice off the heat because we only want it half cooked. And golden brown, they say, eh? There's about half a cup of oil, incidentally. It's more than I normally would use. But again, like I said, since the pot's only so big, I'm going to do this in 2 batches. Which means that Cliffy needs to get himself another plate. To put these in while the other ones are waiting. So let me try flipping these. Starting from the end. Again, those are sitting in a marinade, well, not really a marinade, but as spices for about 10 minutes. No, sorry, about half an hour, my bad. Come on. Looking for golden brown. I don't know about golden brown, but... And then it's going to cook in the rice also. This is going to be served family style, which is not usually what we do here in this household, but it's what we're going to do this time. Oh yeah, great, awesome, yay! We don't usually serve family style here, but now we have a family to serve for, so I guess it's appropriate. So looking for a couple minutes on each side, doing in batches here. Thank you so much for the hearts, by the way. We're hearting it up, as they say. Okay, time's up on the rice. I'm going to turn the heat off on the rice and try to sort of get it off the heat. Because, again, we only want that half cooked because it's going to cook the other rest of the way in this a little bit later. So, let's see what that other side looks like now. This is still on a medium heat. This is on the... I really technically shouldn't be using the... Oh!
Facebook Live.
Oh my goodness, Facebook Live even. Goodness gracious. This is Funky Fairy.
Streaming in the pot. We're doing the pot stream.
Pot streaming. So we're trying to get the fish something of a golden brown. Of course, it depends on the kind of fish that you're cooking. This is mahi-mahi, so I'm going to, after about a minute or so, I'm going to call this one done. And then move on to batch number 2. Ta-da! And water. It's so crazy. We're streaming on Periscope from Meerkat, and Mrs. Funky Fairy is streaming on Facebook Live, if you can believe that. If I had a GoPro, I'd be doing that too. Facebook or Facebook page. Not mine, but hers, yes. I haven't figured out how to stream on my Facebook page yet. But they're going to show me.
Are we allowed to change the music?
Oh, sure, why not? Well, you can turn it off.
We can't party and hear the Yemeni music.
Okay, yeah, because you can't really hear the music anyway. I think that's the first time I've seen you smile on stream. You should do it more often. Oh, thank you. I'm just so nervous. Thank you. I need more comedy. I'm just so stressed out when I'm cooking. Really? Gosh, gee. My mom would be telling me to smile too. Okay. Okay. So full. That's very nice of you. Cool. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to put you aside and put the next batch in. Batch number 2. Coming in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 Mississippi. 2. Now, Vicky, when counting, in the U.S. we do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Do you go 1 Piccadilly, 2 Piccadilly?
No, we just count normally.
1, 2,
1, 4, 7.
I said when you're to count exactly 1 second. No? Oh. Because my global traveling friend, he does the Piccadilly thing. It's
5, 6. We just count.
So you're really good with time in measuring seconds.
No.
No. all the way from the UK. Could you imagine? Yarmak Sparma or Sirdan? Yarpak Sarma. I do not know. There is for Tuesday though. I am making a dish which sounds like that. I will tell you the name since I have a minute here to kill. Next Tuesday we'll be doing the national dish of Yemen. This is a dish, but not that dish. And that is going to be a salta, which we're going to be making then. But we're not making it now. Right now we're making, this is the Matfaiya, the Yemeni fish and rice that we're making. So I hope that answers your question. Yay! Salad. Oh, the salad. You know what? The salad, I did not see the Yemeni name for the salad, which I found confounding. So the description I only saw was in English, which is a onion, mint, and tomato salad. So I would like to know the Yemeni name for it, but I did not see it. I'll have to... Caesar salad. Oh, okay, great. You know what? I did see that name come up somewhere else. I did not realize that was the one I was making. So good. Thank you. That's easy to remember. Because it sounds like Caesar salad, which is a thing we have here in America. And thank you, thank you. And this, and flipping that way. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fall down. There. There we go. Yay! Have you made a dish with durian? Yuck. LOL. You know what? I wanted to make a dish with durian, and I know it's a challenging ingredient. Are you Muslim? No, I am not. But I honor you. Blessed Ramadan to you. Assalamu alaikum. The durian. No, I've wanted to make a dish with durian, but I haven't really had the opportunity. Every time it's sort of come up, I haven't found the right recipe. I'll probably do it for phase 2, because I know where to find it, certainly, because I've found it a few times. So I'm always up for a good challenge. I just need to find the right recipe. So, and there's plenty of countries that eat durian. Durian ice cream, I hear, is quite good. I know it's an acquired taste, and some people really, really hate it. But I'm willing to give it a shot. I cannot say I've ever had it. So here is the batch 1 of the fish. And in the same oil, we're going to cook the onions in a second right here. Da-da-da. Okay, so while this is still bubbling, we're going to add in our oil. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot on my notes here just for a second here. Onions. Okay, here we go. So we have one onion thinly sliced. Sorry about the white balance. You can't really see. You like Caesar salad or normal salad? I like any kind. I like salad in general. I'm always up for a salad that's a little bit different than what I'm used to. So this is going to be a little bit different than what I'm used to, but you'll see that in a minute when I get to it. That seems a little hot. Okay, so here goes with the onions. Go. So the onions are going to go in, and we're going to cook those until they are golden brown, which should be about 6 minutes. So, turn it back up again. So this, so the front camera, it always changes things. Can you see this way? Can I tilt it that way? That's maybe a little better. Okay, we had the rice over here a minute ago. Now we have onion smell. So we are softening the onions. And la-di-da. And like I said, about 5 more minutes on this. It usually takes longer to caramelize onions than they ever tell you. You'll see recipes say, oh, caramelize an onion, it'll take you 2 minutes, and that just can't happen. So, I don't know how far we're going to get it within 6 minutes, but at this heat, it should soften nicely to at least some degree. But this is going to wind up being at the top of the dish, because it's going to be turned upside down. Hey! Eee. And this is going to be at the top of the dish, because it's going to be served upside down. So it's going to be a layer of looking at this way, there's onions, and then there's going to be rice, and then there's going to be fish, and there's going to be more rice with some water on top, and then when it's done, it's turned upside down and served on a platter. I really hope the bowl I have is big enough. I'm a little worried about that. But we're gonna make it work. Make it work. What time is it here? It is 7:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in Florida. Where are you located? Are you in Yemen or are you somewhere else? Où êtes-vous? 2:26 a.m. You are up very late. You're up very late, my friend.
We crashed iTunes and can't get it to come back.
Okay, here, you keep stirring.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're looking for a good playlist, party music.
Oh, yeah,
bread and one chili.
That's got to ripen more. But yeah, it's got more flowers on it too, which means we'll get even more chilies.
Okay.
You are kidding. Well, let's see what happens when I restart it. One of the issues I have with general pop music is that it activates the copyright notice on the YouTube, if it can be heard. So if it can't be heard over here, then that's perfectly a-okay.
Yes. You restarted the computer?
Yeah. I did, or at least I'm trying to. We're waiting 3 more minutes. I'm gonna see if it restarted. Keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay. Okay, did it restart? Did you die? It's still there. Why did you not stop? Yes, we'll be able to do that over there. Wow, it's really good. Let's see if it starts this time. You can watch it, tell me if it does. Okay.
You with a knife?
Okie dokie.
With a knife?
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes on softening the onions. And then once that is done, we're going to put half of the rice in here. So I'm going to need to get a scoop for that. Here. Ta-da. So 2 more minutes. Let me see if I got the computer going back again. 1 moment.
Un momento.
Un momento, por favor.
There's a tiny island. Tiny, tiny.
Look at that.
Tiny here.
Do you know, can you find Yemen on that map, on the globe?
There's a tiny, tiny island.
I showed her where she lives.
Ah.
And it's probably that.
Yes, there are many, many island countries. We've cooked all of them. But do you want to find where Yemen is on there? Can you find Africa? Well, that's going to make it harder to find. Hey, Brian, thank you for the restream. We have the Funky Fairy in the house, live and in person. Tashi! Hey, Tashi! How you doing? We have 1 more minute on the rice here. I'm going to run back over to the computer real fast. The biggest thing here, that's Africa. Here, I'll show you over here. Come over here on camera so everyone can see. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. So hey, we're showing you where Yemen is. Okay. So this whole thing is Africa, and then you're way over here in Florida. Now over here is the Arabian Peninsula, and that's Yemen right there. That whole funky place. So we're cooking the food from way over there, and you live way over here, and we're over there. So just as far apart. Here, you can take that. Yay! Okay. So now we're going to add half of the rice on top of these onions right here. I have to take a picture of that. 1 scoop. 2. So I want the rice half done is the idea here. This is a fine basmati rice. 2 scoops. And that's half right there. So we're going to make a layer of the rice here. And I need to take a picture of that for the blog. How you been, Brian? Surprised you on that house party thing the other day. Kind of a weird thing. I did not turn on notifications because I did not want to be surprised in the same way myself. Sorry to surprise you. Love basmati rice. Yeah, it's very flavorful. So now we're adding the fish, which again is a mahi-mahi steaks that we cut from about 1.75 pounds. So we're putting the fish in the second layer here, and this is going to have to sort of double up. And that's going in here, like that. Mahi-mahi is a name that we've given to the fish. I believe that's a Hawaiian name, because people got confused when you call a dolphin, because people think we're talking about porpoises like Flipper, and it's not the same animal at all.
4 people joined.
Yes, 4 people joined. Yay! So now, after we've added fish, I need to take a picture of that behind your head. Okay, that's that. And now we're going to add the third layer of the second half of the rice.
That's already rotten banana.
On top of the, yes, exactly. We're actually using the black bananas for dessert. See, when they get darker, they get sweeter. And it's hard to eat them as regular bananas when they're that way. But you can cook with them and do different things because they taste a lot sweeter that way. There's a different type of thing that looks like a banana. It's called the plantain, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a much bigger banana, and those we cook when they're green and eat them like potatoes because they're starchy that way, and you can make chips out of them, and or you would call them crisps. And then also when they're ripe, we cook them in a different way. When they're really black, we make desserts, sweet desserts out of them. Just when they look like they're so black you want to throw them away, that's when you know they're ready for that. It's really weird that way. So, so we're going to cover this and put it on a low heat for 30 minutes. So we're going to cover you. Is that the right lid? No, not the right lid. Okay, you need to find the right lid. Every pot has a lid, or every lid has a pot, as they say. There you go.
Mrs. Funky Fairy says, what kind of pudding is the black banana?
It's going to be the banana and pita dessert, which is called the banana mahoob. Banana mahoob? Masoob. Sorry, with an S. Banana masoob. Masoob. Mom, hi Mom. Thank you for the like. Hey, y'all want to come say hi to Mom? They're in the house. In the actual house. Yay. So that's going to cook for half an hour. Say hi to my mom. She's in there.
Hello.
That's Chloe. So we're going to move everyone over to the prep station here. And over here. Okay. And I assume it restarted?
Yes. Although I think it's still checking the iTunes.
Oh yes, that's going to take a while because it crashed bad. Okay, hold on. Everyone's like falling down over here. London Bridge is falling. Do you guys sing that? The London Bridge is falling down. No?
A little. Not most of the time.
Okay. I didn't know if that's... Because the London Bridge is what, they rebuilt it somewhere in Arizona?
Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're taking these dry pita breads. This is for our masoob.
Two of us will have to sit up here anytime.
Our dry masoob. So we're going to take these 2 pita bread and we're going to chop them up. Chop, chop, chop. We're going to tear them into pieces and we're going to somehow I'm trying to decide if I should use the blender or the food processor. I think I use the food processor because we're going to kind of grind it into a nothingness. Is the idea. So I'm going to use the food processor. Yes?
Mum's in Meerkat.
She's in Meerkat. Yay! Hey, hello across the room. Hello from the other side. Okay, hold on. I'm taking the food processor. I'm moving you over here. This is going to be really weird, people. Really strange. Because we're going to be taking the pita bread and putting it in the food processor all by its lonesome. So,
Meerkat's a little slow.
yes, it always has a big delay. Vicky saying hello to my mom. Okay, so we're gonna put you in here and really hope this works. Okay, this seems really weird to me, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, putting bread in the food processor. Who knew? Who knew that was a thing? Okay, boom. So now it's gonna get loud. It's gonna get loud. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, hold on, not done yet.
We wanted music.
You got music or you didn't get music?
No, that's their music.
Oh, that's the music. This, yes, listen to the music of my people. This is our song. This one did not want to die, so it's going to stay the way it is. We're going to eat this.
What is that?
Pita bread.
Peach bread?
Mm-hmm. Now it's
Can I try some?
pita bread crumbs. Here. There you go.
Spinning beach ball again.
We'll figure it out. Without cutting my hands open, we're putting this in a bowl, and then I might as well use the same plate because this is going to get a little strange, so bear with me. This is the Masoob. I need to take a picture of this because no one will believe it otherwise. Okay, so that. Now we're taking 6 overripe bananas. It's got to look like they're ready to go in the garbage. But trust me, this is going to work. Maybe a little bit messy, but it's going to work. So I'm going to take, yes.
Mum would like a picture of you.
A picture, yes, of course. Smiling. With Pete in my teeth. Okay. And now, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay. So, banana. And banana number 1. Banana number 2. Oh god, it's really hard to do this when they're this overripe. 2 bananas. Remind me to ask you about the bananas later. Something about how much they should curve or something? I don't know.
I
Okay.
can cut bananas.
That. Well, give me a second here, and I'll be. I think I'm just. I need to get another bowl though. That's what I do need though. In here. Okay. And these are they get very tough when the skins get harder to peel when they're this ripe. So is it still spinning? Still spinning?
I believe so.
Oh dear. I'll have to address you later. You know what? You can hit, if you use the remote with the Apple Music on the Apple TV,
Okay.
you can pull up a party mix or something. And now we have this, which I need to wash my hands again. Okay, so now we have our peeled bananas. We're going to put these into this bowl right here. And now, using a fork, we're going to mash these. I I'm going to start out with the masher, the potato masher. But I should take a picture of you first. Okay. So, masher, masher, masher. It's always hidden in the back. Can't open the drawer otherwise. Here we go. So I'm mashing the bananas, which are very, you know, they're overripe, so that makes them very sweet. And that's going to be mashed in with those pita bread crumbs that were right behind it. This is for dessert, indeed. And that's going to be served with, on top, we're going to have some golden raisins.
Why with pita bread? Why with pita bread?
Because that's the way they do it for this particular dessert. And there's going to be pita bread, this pita bread in the bottom of the salad also. So bread is very important in this, it's uniquely important in this part of the world. Especially in not in this particular part, but in Central Asia, there's all these million and one traditions about how you should touch bread or deal with it, and it should be face up or face down. In Yemen, yes, in Yemen. Here, we just have bread. They eat a lot of bread. See, that's what I read. There's a honey cake, which I wish I could make, but I can't. Baking on stream isn't really, you know, a cool thing. So, but there's a many layered honey cake, which looks delicious. Apparently, it's commonly eaten in just about every meal, but it's not exciting to watch on a stream. So, so now we're going to blend all these together. Put that in with that, and that was a square, but it's okay. And now we mash all this together. And this is going to be our dessert, and it's going to be topped with cashews, raisins, golden raisins, and honey. So, yay. Oh, we got some music going. Is that coming from the Apple TV?
Yes.
Okay. Is the
Not very
computer...
loud, is it? Not too loud?
It could be a little bit lower, I suppose, just because of the aforementioned reasons. So we're mixing you up, and how are we doing on time? We have 15 minutes. We're doing good. We're doing, OMG, that sounds good. Yay, I'm glad. I'm so glad. So, mixing this up. This is the banana masoob, which is going to be our dessert. And luckily our cashews are, those are not cashews. We won't have cashews, but we will have golden raisins, and we will have honey. Golden raisins. Did I miss the meetup? I guess so. Yeah, so it was Funky Fairy right back over there, Mr. and Mrs. Funky Fairy, and Liza Dixon. We had happy hour and appetizers, and got to see the gigantor American portions of food. Yeah, just appetizer as big as your head. So let's give that a taste. You want to give it a taste?
Okay.
Okay, here. Here you go, take one. You're getting the first one. That's risky on my part. Here. Okay.
It's actually quite nice.
Good. Yay. I'm gonna give it a taste too. Yeah.
Can I give Mum some, please?
Sure. Let me clean off the spoon though. Especially when other people are looking. I try to never double dip. But especially when people are looking. Now this doesn't have the honey or the raisins on it yet, but here, put your hand underneath it so in case it drips. Okay, there you go. Yay! Are Rob, Vicky, and Chloe with you? Yes, indeed they are. Amazingly, they are here all the way from the UK.
Just slip this in.
Okay, so let me get the serving something. I'm gonna put some of these raisins here to prep. Yeah, these are the golden raisins. And then when we go dress the dish at the end, I'll have those handy. so it's going to be even sweeter. Even sweeter. Okay, so we're going to put this aside and throw together our salad. So, salad coming up. This is going to be odd one. We have done all our prep earlier. So, where are you going to rest? Here. Why don't you sit right there? Okay, big bowl. Big bowl.
Dad both liked it.
Good, yay! Yummy. So, big bowl, big bowl. Salad. We're combining salad ingredients. I'm getting these out of the fridge, so I'm going to be running past your head. Okay, we've done all our prep earlier. So, it's basically just throw the ingredients together. This is for the salad. Someone on here said it was the Caesar salad, or so.
Caesar?
Yes, Sezar. So it sounds like Caesar salad, but that's because we're Americanos here. Okay, so into our bowl here. Oh, can you grab me the tongs, the tossing tongs over there?
Use that chair.
The tongs.
The above in the sky, in there. So we're gonna add in. These are 2 chopped diced onions. Here.
Do you need these?
Yes, please. Thank you.
So there's a list, and I've played the first song. Doesn't it just roll over to the next one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe you hit it the wrong way.
Well, I don't think I can fit this.
And this is a cucumber, diced cucumber.
Which chair?
Doo-doo-doo.
Usually grab that chair.
And then, oh, I have to keep taking the foil off of this. I'm missing something. I'm most definitely missing something. Oh, it's this. Okay. No, we're not missing anything. Okay, so our, this is diced tomatoes. Seeded diced tomatoes. Right there. In Florida, we can get tomatoes year-round, luckily. So I don't even know when tomatoes are actually in season. Summers, I guess. It's summer now, so I guess it doesn't matter. Don't pay attention to that man behind the curtain. This is about half a cup of chopped parsley, finely chopped parsley. Sorry about the wobble. Here, maybe I can get you closer so you can see what's happening. In there. Yay! Okay, so chopped parsley going in. Whee! Boom! And then, oh, brother with this. And this is the mint. This is about a cup of chopped mint, not finely chopped mint. In this history of the challenge, I am making all these dishes. Sometimes we use ingredients that I historically have not been fond of. For instance, I never liked mint. I actually kind of hated mint. But now I've used it and I've actually liked it. So this goes to show you, you never know. Now we're going to add in, this is one, thank you. Torn up pita bread, toasted pita bread. So that goes here. And then I'm trying to do this in a certain order. Our black pepper and lemon juice. The lemon juice is really going to cut the raw onion flavor of it, so that's kind of why there's so much of it. This is like almost like half a cup of lemon juice, which is about 3.5 lemons. And then lastly is going to be our extra virgin olive oil. Now this is going to be served with the optional dressing of the zug on the side, which would make it very, very spicy, which is not something everybody wants. So, so here goes with the oil. Oil. And now we're going to toss this, and that will be our salad. Okay, here we go. With our Mickey tongs. I'm not missing anyone, no? Okay. And how are we doing on time? Vicky, what you do? Heck. Uno momento, por favor. Tossing the salad. I gotta see what. Oh my goodness! I'm on Facebook. Oh, stars. Oh goodness gracious! I'm a star. Can we watch you taste and react when you're done? You can taste and react now. The banana stuff tasted very good so far. Okay, now this is going to be with the dressing, optional on the side. Normally it's just added in, but since not everyone can take spicy, that's optional. So here we're going to give it a shot. Give it a shot taste. We'll have to know whether to season it also. Thank you for the follow. Also, incidentally, after Zimbabwe, which is in 2 weeks, we're going to be switching from Meerkat over to Busker. Busker. So check that out. It's available for the iOS now. Will be it's in beta for Android right now also. So here goes. Here, have some. Ah, yummy. All for you. Very nice, my friend. Here we go. Good. I like the lemony.
It's good?
Yes, very.
What's good?
The salad.
Oh.
You want to try a little bit? You want to wait? It's up to you. It's yummy.
Okay.
Okay, I can get your fork. Hold on. Okay, try it again. Okay. It's going to be a balancing act. Okay, here goes. Eat. No. Okay. Maybe not.
Not a fan?
Probably just got a lot of the onion. Oh well. It looks mighty LOL. It tastes really good. It's very lemony, very fresh. So now that we have that, and we have a couple minutes, I'm going to start plating the salad in the bowls. 1, 2. Something tells me I won't need a 5th bowl for the salad. I'm just thinking maybe. I might be right on that one. But that's okay. Maybe this will work. Okay, here goes. So, I want to make sure I got everything. Yep, I got everything. Alright, here goes. Salad number 1. Small servings. Number 2. We're way up here. Yay! No fair. It looks so good. Oh, wow, thank you. It tastes good. It really does. Has the raw cucumber and the lemon and the pita for a little bit of texture, and the tomatoes and the parsley and cilantro. No, the cilantro is in that. This is just parsley. I've been on a journey. Yes, yeah, you have. I have. I've done 190. You need a soup ladle for scooping that up. That would sort of make sense, wouldn't it? Well, I have one. Ladle. Not too much. Don't want to insist that there's too much salad. So, here. So let me make sure I get a picture of the salad for the blog. Again, the blog is located at Cliffyland, cliffyland.com. Just add the .com at the end. And you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, or search on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find the archived videos there. going back a ways on the page, we've all been on a journey, yes. And it's been quite an adventure. Like I said, when I started 4 years ago, oh, it was upside down? See, I can never tell which way to put it. So there, that's right side up, right? Okay. Because I've done it one way, and then I said, what animal before Cliffyland? Oh, that's a meerkat. That's the app that we're streaming on the other platform over here, which is like Periscope. It's about like 3 days older than Periscope, but it was a big thing at a time, and now it really isn't anymore. So that's why we'll be changing to Busker when we start on phase 2 of the challenge. Phase 2, which will be starting after we hit Zimbabwe, we'll be doing a brief soft launch on the I just realized we don't have dessert plates. No Busker. It's if you're on Android, it will be available in a few weeks, and that's when we'll be there. So they say that they're working on it. Han?
Yes.
Suggestions on what to do plating wise on the dessert.
These?
Okay, we'll use these.
Are we using these for?
Yeah, yes. So, dessert, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like I said, the Busker will be on the Android in a few weeks, they say. So, I'm going to be plating the dessert now, and I should have a utensil for that. Okay, not a fork. Okay, so dessert. And trying to not make it look like a mound. We're going to dress that with the raisins and the honey. I would do the cashews, but turns out I don't have cashews. I have macadamias. So that's okay. Did you know that this is Yemen? Last week we did Vietnam. So most of the world's cashews come from Vietnam. And trying to use this all up, try to spread it evenly. You Yemeni? No, I am not Yemeni. I am Puerto Rican, but I'm learning to cook by doing the dish of a different country in alphabetical order, one country a week. So we're hitting every country on the planet. We're doing all the 193 United Nations member states. What are you doing? One sweet and one? No, actually, never do sweets, only because we have company. Am I doing sweets this time? Normally, I would not do sweets. I don't know that much of a sweet tooth, and the way this whole started was that I didn't know how to cook. When I was much younger, I had a very bad experience where I almost died. And it scared me from cooking. I'd never learned any basics of cooking. What about Bahrain? Yes, we did Bahrain very early in the challenge. Again, you can find that at cliffyland.com. As I recall, that came out rather well considering I was just getting started way back in letter B's. But yes, I almost died when I made a very bad, stupid mistake because I didn't know any basics of cooking. And I did not go into the kitchen for many years afterwards. But what did you do from Bahrain? I really don't remember. I think it was something with rice and chicken, but I can't say because it's been a few years. Yes, I am indeed working through my fears. You've got it right there. But I've learned to cook to a degree doing this process. And if you go on the blog, you'll see from the beginning how I've gone from being scared to even chop an onion, then boil water, to doing this live on the internet on 2 platforms and with an international dining audience. Oh my goodness. So we're going to add some honey on this. You look spectacular in the kitchen. Thank you very much. Let me wash my hands. I got sticky from the raisins there. And so yes, trying to do the most authentic recipes I can find that are within my capabilities, which have gotten better over time. Sometimes I try to do things that aren't too simple, with people continuing to talk, lol. Yes, indeed. So honey, this is Florida honey. So this is served at room temperature, so I'm okay with plating this now. And from Florida honeybees. So that's going to be our dessert. I'm not used to plating on this, on the colorful dining ware, but hey, first time for everything. Let me clean up this plate for our picture. Okay. So, picture for
Sit over
you.
here?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Chloe and I are going to sit over here
Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay.
at the lunch counter.
So that's the desserts. And so now for the main course, which is ready now. Amazingly, I can't believe that, of all the things I can't believe I've accomplished, the one thing that I'm most surprised of is the fact that I have any capability of handling time. This is the only... Hun?
Yes.
I'm scared. I am mightily scared about the size. This doesn't seem anywhere near big enough. Don't we have something that's much bigger than this?
Why do you have to get all of it out of the pot?
Because it's served up... I have to turn it upside down.
We have the bigger platter that's underneath that everything is piled on top of.
And down
No,
here?
it's the Lazy Susan.
Oh, that! I knew we had something. That was indeed what I was looking for. Thank you. I knew we used it before, too. Okay.
I think I'll have to wipe it off.
Okay. I'm going to wash this off. Hold on. I'm not used to serving this many people at once. Okay. Wow. I must clean. Okay, here. That's much bigger. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit of water. I'm not going to move you again for this, but I'm going to pour a little bit of water over the top of the rice here. And then it's going to be ready. Okay. So here's our rice, which, and one more time on the name. If you think I said enough times, I would memorize it. It is Matfaiya, the Yemeni fish and rice, which we have. And so now we're going to turn this upside down, and hopefully I don't break all the crockery in the process. Should I go this way? I'm going this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Pray for me. Ah! And I need to scrape the onions off the bottom. And Rob, yes. Let me... Where's my spatula? Get the onions off the bottom. The onions getting all caramelized on top. So we have the fish and the onions and the rice all together here. And the onions have gotten caramelized, so that's why they're brown there. And since I want to make this look a little bit better, I'm going to add a little bit of dressing before I put it on the table. Okay, so I'm going to get some parsley to dress that. Bon! C'est bon. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of parsley on here just because I feel like it would be nice for color. And English guinea pig testers. You know, you say that, except that it confuses me because in Ecuador and Peru and Colombia, they eat guinea pig. And it's quite a common thing, and they kind of laugh at us at the way that we react when we say that they eat guinea pig. I don't know how comfortable I'd be having it myself, but hey. Shakuna sangu. Each one to his own taste. Okay, so we have our family-style main course, which is the rice, and I need to somehow clear out a path so I can take a picture. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, that does it, people. We're ready for dinner. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that last comment. So, that's our dinner. Let me show you again. We have, and I'll show you up closer. That's beautiful. Thank you. Our salad here. Someone told us it's a Caesar salad. It's the onions, tomatoes, cucumber, and pita bread. And it's going to have a hot dressing on the side for those who wish, which is called the zug. And that's it right there. Which has got chili peppers and cilantro and parsley and all these spices and oil in it. And then our main course, one more time, which is the, I will get the damn name. Matfaiya? Yes, Matfaiya, which is basmati rice. Hi from Cape Town. Hello, Cape Town. I want to go visit you someday. It's caramelized onions, basmati rice, fish, which was marinated in a number of spices, and then another layer of rice, and then we've just topped it, turned it upside down. Come visit, yes. It's probably much cooler there. It's very hot here in Florida. And then lastly, for dessert, we have the banana masoob, which is overripe bananas with mashed in with pita bread and with honey and golden raisins on top. So that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the conclusion of tonight's festivities. Here, currently winter, yes, and raining. It's raining here too. So check us out on Tuesday night for the second and final night of Yemen. We're going to be making the national dish of Yemen there, which is sort of like a beef stew of sorts, but it sounds very interesting. And then check out the blog at cliffyland.com on Wednesday, or this way, or that way. Cliffyland.com, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and look for the blog on Wednesday, which will have information about the countries, links to the original recipes, pictures of everything that you saw here, and reviews on how everything went. So thank you for watching. We gotta eat. Till then, bye-bye.